If you go out to eat with friends, and we hope you do, the group is often faced with the problem of what to eat. One person may want Chinese, another one could be in the mood for pizza, you know the kind. In the past, the easy way to solve that problem was just go to the mall's food court. Now that is changing big time. Jamie Wax is inside a food hall with a taste of where dining is headed. Jamie, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm at Gotham West Market in New York City, surrounded by 9 very different, very delicious places to eat. Now, if that sounds like a good idea to you, you're in luck. Food halls are the hottest trend in cuisine right now, and places like this are opening up all over the country. Oh my God.
It should come as no surprise that Mario Batali makes a mean sandwich. After all, he's a celebrity chef and owner of more than 24 restaurants. But it may surprise you that his latest spot is little more than a stall, nestled among 5 other booths at a food hall called the Penzi.
When I was growing up, you might go to the mall and get yourself an Orange Julius or go to an ice cream place, but it was never a serious gastronomic experience. It was more like frivolous.
You mentioned Orange Julius. That's what people think of when they think of a food hall. They think of a food court.
Right,
and then they come to a place like this and
right.
They're blown away, I
Well,
think.
we hope so. I mean, the idea here is to make something delicious, authentic, and handmade. This is not machine-made food. There are cooks in the stations.
Stations manned by both famous chefs and those just getting started, all clamoring to be part of the food hall movement, which is exploding in cities throughout the country.
This is local beef that's marinated in Korean marinade.
Chefs like Hannah Chung, who cooks up Korean delicacies at Simply Soul in the Central Food Hall at Atlanta's Ponce City Market.
It's actually really a big deal for me because I'm such a little business and I'm very new in my career, and so this was my big break.
Are we on the verge of a food hall explosion in this country?
We're not on the verge, we're in the middle of a food hall explosion.
Bon Appetit deputy editor Andrew Knowlton says food halls reflect the new way Americans eat.
If a celebrity chef is not exploring food markets or doing food on a much casual level, you're probably not going to know who they are in 20 years.
You think it's that big a movement?
I think it's a huge deal. You've got to figure out a way to get your product in the hands of people that want it. And a lot of people don't want to go to those fancy restaurants or don't want to spend a lot of money. And this is a way for them to get that same great taste from that same great chef at 1/100th of the price.
And food halls are leading the way in another trend, reclaiming underused urban space.
This is formerly a condemned building.
Yes.
Ponce City Market was once a hulking Sears warehouse and store before being taken over by the city in 1991.
How important is this aspect of the way food halls seem to be growing, that they're taking old buildings and sort of underutilized areas and reclaiming them?
Right. I think that in Atlanta in particular, there is a resurgence of culture and a renaissance that's happening in art, music, and food. I think it actually brings more depth and meaning and authenticity to the movement.
For us, this is a different step. This is away from the real bricks and mortar. For us, it's just a great opportunity to play in a different field.
What's in it for the customer that food halls are expanding?
Well, the customer no longer has to go to the greasy pizza shop across the way. The customer can come in here and on 5 different days eat at 5 different chefs' visions of what this food can be.
And that's the point of food halls. Shared overhead for restaurateurs and a smorgasbord of choice for hungry customers.
When you go into those places, you think you're looking for one thing, but you discover a whole new thing. So maybe we finally have solved the age-old question, where do you want to eat tonight?
And that diversity of choice may be the best thing about food halls. This morning alone, we have everything from breakfast tacos to sushi burritos, breakfast of champions. And I'm saving 3 places here at the table for when you're done there in the studio. Nora?
Jamie, thank you so much.
They got a patty melt sandwich there. You must go, Jamie. Court Street Grocers.
Yummy.
Fabulous.